Good evening, everybody. I was playing around with this little clicker thing. I don't know. It looks like it might work, but I haven't took the time to figure it out. Hi, I'm the Canadian crocheter. No, I'm not. I'm the Crafty Floridian. I did it again, Deb. I don't know why I keep... Well, anyway, I'm tired. I've been working really hard the last 3 days. But I wanted to... Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Yep, I've been working 3 days. And I got some bags ready. I was getting emails from folks wanting to know when I was going to show some new bags. So I made some new bags. And now I have a piece of candy. Slow me down a little bit. So anyway, let me explain all this to you. First of all, let me wipe my nose again. I just finished. Got me a whole pocket full of tissues. Just in case. But it's in the evening here. But I thought I'd do it on the phone. Film it on the phone. Because the colors are so much better than on the laptop. So, now here's how I work. I make my bags. I do not use Etsy or anything like that. If you see a bag, I put a number on each bag, and I have a list of the bags in the description, and you see a number that you like and you want, email me. And here's the way we're gonna work it this time. I opened a business PayPal account. A lot of people don't seem to know how to use PayPal. So I opened a business account. So this time, if you want a bag, you send me your address information, or send me your I don't need your address at that time, but I will need it. I will invoice you, and when you get the invoice, you can go in and click on PayPal and pay. It's that easy. Now, because of the increase in I sort of sat down today and did all my figures and stuff, and because I basically get the novelty bags, which cost anywhere between $10 to $15. So I did an average, and you know, the little bit of ribbon, and you know, the miscellaneous stuff that you, plus you have to do the lining, which is another expense and so on. But you don't want to hear all this shit stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. That slipped. Potty mouth. I'm an old lady with a potty mouth trying to straighten herself out. And I do pretty good every now and then. It slips. But anyway, you don't want to hear all that. But anyway, I'm going to, for this batch, I'm going to increase them to $36. And that includes shipping. So shipping is not extra. Be $36. And you never know, I might throw a little something in with it. After this batch, then I'm going to start putting a pocket in each bag and a little handle, and then I will sell them for $40. But right now, with the shipping included, it'll be $36. So yeah, so now, because now I'm at a point where I'm basically buying all of my own fabric, and I like the novelty fabric. I just love the different stuff, as you will see. And some of it, I mean, I could not believe some fabric, like if you want the Coca-Cola or some of this vintage, $26 a yard. It makes you want to throw up. It's not fair. But then they didn't expect that you would make bags and, you know, pass it along to other people. So anyway, let me show you what I have. The first bag I have, number one, is the pandas. They're all they're all boxed bottoms, all of them. I even put little balls on them with ribbons or cord. It depends on how I feel about the fabric. If it's a lighter weight fabric, then I usually just put ribbon on it, and then this so that it will close up nicely. But this is a nice size bag. I was very lucky because I got the end of the roll, which gives you a little extra. So I included the extra in the bag. So, and this is number 1, and I have 2 of these. I have 2 pandas that I've made. Now I've made 2 panda blanket bags for a special commission. So I have those. And I want to also tell you that my gray vest has found a home, and I'm so excited because I think it's so pretty, and with the hood and the pockets and everything. So it's found a home, and I put the buttons in the pocket so the recipient can put the buttons on wherever she pleases. So yeah, so I've got 2 pandas. One's got pink balls, and the other panda has green balls, and they both have green lining. Yeah, I wanted the pink lining because it has little pink flowers in it, but I accented it with the pink ribbon because I didn't have any more pink lining. But the green is good. The green is good. And they both have box bottoms. Now, where am I supposed to put these after I show them? Okay, I'll just put them over here. Yeah, big arms on this. Number 2 is the glitter cats on red. Yeah, can you see them okay? Maybe I could move this up just a little bit. Okay, here we go. So you can see these. And these are the kitty cats on red. And that's number 2. Number 2. Number 3, look at that, I've already bit the paper on it. Can you believe it? Is the Fruity Ladies. There they are, the Fruity Ladies. I only have one of these, right? Yes, I only have one of these. So this is the Fruity Ladies in the triangles at the beach on blue. And that's number 3. I'll show you the number so you see. That's number 3. And then number 4 is the llamas. This is number 4. And I made this before, but I had some more fabric. So this is the pretty llamas, and I have the red lining in that. I love color. I guess y'all know that by now. So the llamas are number 4. I just have one of these. Number 4. Then I found some more of this material that was so well received, and I'm glad it did because I think it's beautiful. It's got the deer and the duck and the owl. It says Mountain Lodge on it, and it's got some writing on it. It says Calvary of something. Not a natural 1836, but anyway, it's sort of like a vintage kind of material. But I love this. And this is number 5. It says cabin. I call it the cabin. So that's number 5. Let's see, here's the owl. It's a pretty owl, duck, deer. Very nice, Billy. Very nice. Okay. And I have one of number 6. This is the teapots and the tea saucers and cups, and it has biscuits on it on a plate, chamomile, mint, lemon, and ginger. All kinds of tea references on it. Spoon, green tea. Now you're talking. Herbal tea. It's got all kinds of tea stuff on it. And this is lined in bright yellow. Bright yellow. Okay. So that's number 6. Teacups and pots. Number 7 is 7. I have 2 of. 7 is the birds. Show you on this side. Look at all the pretty birds. Red birds, robins, bluebirds, finches, swallows. Oh. Excuse me. God bless me. So I have 2 of these, and they're both, let me see. Oh no, one is in red. Oh, this is normal. So I have this number 7 in red, the birds in red. And then I have number 7, and I have the birds in tan. And I put the barrels, the brown barrels on them here. So yeah. Some of them have their little eggs in them. Oh, they're just cute. They're just cute. So I do have 2 of those. 2 number 7s. Number 8, and I know someone was asking for this. This is the ladies in the bathing suits. Number 8. Aren't they cute? This was given to me. And I love it. I love it. So I have 1 of those. The ladies in the bathing suit. Number 8. Number 9. If you saw Tracy of loops and threads or whatever it is, I sent her one of these paisley. I thought it was the last one, but when I went through I have a basket with all the cuts on it. Well, I had cut another one. And so here's another paisley, like the one that I sent Tracy. And this has the blue liner. This is the, this material was, I guess someone had ordered it to reupholster or something, but it's extra thickness to it. So that's why I put so yeah, so that's number 9. Yep, number 9. Number 9, that's the paisley one. They're pretty. I like that. I like that one. And it's nice and sturdy. Number 10 is the colorful cats. Isn't that pretty? And I put a purple ribbon on one side with an orange ball, and I put a blue one with a dark blue on the other side. So to keep up with the colorful cats. I think that's out of it. I love that. So that's number 10. Number 11, I only have 1, and that's of the dogs on the handkerchief. Now, I saved some of this material because it's got that, I want to make a do-rag out of it. Now, I haven't had a chance to make any more do-rags, but I did, and I gave it to my my postman for his wife. But I want to make one out of this. So you gotta choose the right do-rag material. You know, you don't want to somebody doesn't want to put cats on their head. But anyway, I'll find the right material. But this is definitely a do-rag material when I get that. So that's number 11. Number 12. Michelle, look how nice these came out. Number 12, the fruity ladies on the beach. Look at them. Now this has a green lining. I love this one. I just loved, And I'll be sewing it, and I'd look, and I'd see, oh gosh, she's sitting there with eating an apple, and she's pouring wine in a wine glass. Two of them are eating ice cream. They're so fun. They're so much fun. But I love the fruity ladies. Yep. So that's number 12. And that's with the green lining with red and green balls. 12. And the other one has blue lining. The fruity ladies. And see my new, I don't know if you can see, my new tags, Crafty Floridian. I don't like the way she did them, to be honest with you. One is up too far, one's back, and then she cheated me. When she cutted them, you know, you have two and you fold them. Well, there happened to be one on each end of this little strips, and I didn't like that. I won't order from her again. So that's number 12. Number 13, roosters. I got 2 of these, and everybody was asking about them. Here's the rooster in yellow. These are the knitting roosters. They're sitting there knitting and chit-chatting. I bet they're just a-gaggling. They're in the farmyard just a-gaggling and a-knitting. Aren't they cute? I really fell in love with this. With the gaggling. With the roosters knitting. Oh, number 13. And I have a second one. And this one has red lining. Yep, this is number 13. Now, this is another one that I had ordered extra fabric, and they gave me an end, so I was able to make extra size. See, each one of my bags, if I get a yard of material, each bag gets a half a yard. So half a yard, and they're 44, the fabric's 44 inches. Plus, then I also have to have a half a yard of the lining. So some of them come out big, some of them come out little, but they all take the same amount of time. That's number 13. Number 14, look what I found. Cheryl had sent me this, and I found it. And this is green batik fabric, but isn't that pretty? I love it. Look, it's got green lining, and it's number 14. I think it's so cute. And this might make a nice do-rag too, because the fabric is a little bit thicker than just regular cotton. Because you don't want to line the do-rags. I found that out. We don't want to line them, because then they'd be too thick. So anyway, so that's by Batik. Green Batik, number 14. I think this is so pretty. If I hadn't ran out of yellow, I would have put yellow inside. If I'd had another one, I would put yellow in it. And that's number 14. Number 15 is the kitty cats on the beach. Number 15. Aren't they cute? And this is lined. I put the white in that one. But I will, from now on, I'm going to put a little pocket here on the sides. And you get the full half a yard. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna, you gotta improve as you go along. I guess that's part. Oh, wait a minute. I got some more. I'm just chit-chatting. But anyway, you come up with new ideas, or you know that you can do it. Like some of the bigger ones, like the blanket ones, I always try to put a pocket in it. And then the little handles. Now, Canadian crocheter, I put a little hand, but it was too wide. I knew it was too wide. Cheryl told me it was a little too wide. So I've narrowed those down a little bit when I do them. But I, you know, I want to, yeah, it's part of life, you know, you want to make improvements as you go along and all that good stuff. So, you see, when you order a yard, that doesn't give you the extra yard, but I have pieces of fabric that was left on some of them that was a little longer than a half a yard, so I'm able to match up and put pockets inside. So I can do that. And number 16, found another manatee. Isn't that pretty? They're so sweet. They're old. They look old even when they're young. Well, that's kind of the way I feel. But so this is number 16. Okay. Number 16 is the manatees. Number 17. Now this is some fabric that I found. And this is a $25 bag. It's much smaller. It's like a fourth of a yard, I guess you'd say. And it's number 17, and I put yellow, and it's the small daisies. But it'd be good for like a little knitting project, I guess. But it's just a small little bag. But I love the fabric though. And I don't know, somebody gave me this. It might have been Cheryl. But I had gotten it, and it had been cut for something, so I had to piece it. I had to cut it in pieces. That's why it's smaller than the other bags. But yeah, I think it's cute. Very cute little small sunflower. And that is number 17. Number 18, and the last one, is the sunflowers with the birds. Here they are. The finches, I think they're finches that are on there. But yeah, this is number 18. I know a lot of people are asking about this. I mean, I find the fabric, I mean, I have it all over the house. It's just getting it together and, you know, doing it. Phew, so that is number 18. I was going to do it live, but I got too confused last time, so I wanted just to keep it between me and you. So they're all here, all ready to go out. And if you would, and I'll repeat myself, because I don't think people listen. So I'm going to say it one more time. They're $36, except for the one that I said was $25. That little small daisy one. They're $36. Send me an email telling me the number that you like, that you want. I will then in turn send you an invoice so that it'll be easier for you to pay. And it is costing me a little bit of money. That's why the reason I've raised my prices a little bit. But I thought it would be more organized, not only for me, but for you, and easier for you to get it. I will always have your address on file, so that next time you order, I won't have to ask you for it over and over again. Because now I go through my books. I got this yellow book, which I started out with at the very beginning with orders, okay? And then I have the other custom order book that I have to go through. So if I miss your address, I have to go through all of these to find your name. But if I have it on PayPal and I do an invoice for each sale, then I'll have your name and address on file, so we won't have to do this again. And then I could just generate you another invoice if you decide that you ever want anything else. Okay, so those are the bags. I the gray vest has found a home. The granny square bag that I had completed with the handles, that's also been sold. That's has a new home. And so I have two already, two more. I was going to bring them in, but I didn't. I have two more that I am, this weekend I will put the lining and the padding and everything in it and sew it in, because that takes time to do. It'll take me a whole day to do the two. So I'll get those two done, and I'll show those to you next week sometime. So I just have two of those. The little, the Granny Square, Zen, I'd say it's Zen and Rogers, but it's going to be I had made a Zen and Rogers tote bag, but now I'm making one with cotton, and that's already been spoken for before I even get it made. So that's been spoken for. So let's see, what else? I haven't worked on anything else. I sewed till 3 o'clock this morning. Got up and been sewing all day. So I'm going to put that to rest for a while. I mean, just to do these, it takes a long time. It takes a long time. Well, at least it does for me. Because I don't have any raw edges on mine. All of them, I have to flip them and all that kind of stuff. So makes them nice. So 26 minutes, that's not so bad. I thought it'd be a lot longer. So now I can dedicate myself to my do-rags and work on my bag and my sweater. I haven't even worked on my sweater yet. But I'll be working on that. I'm going to work on some of it tonight. I'm going to go relax, turn the tube on, check it out. And then I discovered, I know, I'm way behind on everything. I watched Netflix on my phone while I'm in here sewing. So I watched that movie, Lock and Key. I think it's a series, they have a different, but anyway, it's pretty good. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm kind of saving that to watch while I'm sewing. Yeah, I know. I don't have my other TV doesn't have a Roku hooked up to it because I need a new remote for mine, but so that's what I've been doing. I'm staying away from everybody, just everybody. I even took the garbage out. I came home, washed my hands, my arms, and everything. Yeah, we've had quite a few virus folks down here. So I've been behaving myself. I'm not going anywhere. So that's why I'll be home working. Well, I don't go anywhere anyway, so what difference does it make, right? I'll have to order some groceries from Walmart and go pick those up. But you better believe I'll put my rubber gloves on when I unpack that groceries. Let's see, what else? I think that's about it, guys. I think that's about it. I want to say thank you guys so much. The response to the beach pattern, the beach bag pattern, has been wonderful. Every time I turn around, it's I get an email, and I'm just sending you the attachment. That's the easiest way for me to do it, and it's quicker because my hands I rather save my hands to work with than to type emails for something like that. But you guys, that's wonderful. I'm glad. I hope you make them. I hope you send me pictures because it is a fun pattern. And I think Debbie Canadian Card, she made hers smaller, and then people have taken it and adapted it and changed it and did it differently, but it gives you the basis of it. And do it in cotton. Make sure you do it in cotton. I had someone that took it. Oh, my niece. She took hers out on the beach. She said, Aunt Billie, I just brought it home and dumped it in the the washer and it was just as clean, you know, got the sand and everything, or did she, I don't know, she might have taken a hose and hosed it down. But anyway, to get the sand and stuff, because it has the holes through it, so it just goes right through. But yeah, it's a great little pattern. I made a smaller one, but I must have been the one I sent to my niece. And then the big one's supposed to be my sister-in-law's, and hopefully I for some reason I hadn't sent it to her, and I guess because I wanted to show you guys the original one. That's the original. And before I forget, I had several requests for these little coin purses. Oops. Because I'm making Cheryl one, and I'm using this coil, and they're the same people. It's Bonnie Craft I can't say cord for some reason. Well, I just said it, didn't I? Anyway, there's a gold one that I used before. I checked on Etsy and how much that they sell them for, and I have to figure out what my cost. And I'm trying to be better at costing things and all that stuff. But this is really pretty. I like it. I picked it up. At has sort of a little bit of a shine to it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah. And I wish I knew how to. I have pictures. If you go on Billie Mills, Crafty Floridian, my Facebook page, somewhere in there, and you go to where my pictures are, you'll see some pictures of some of these that I made before that I took to a craft fair. And I made them as gift also. Like I made some for my doctor and the nurses in their office. They loved them. And but yeah, you crochet them on, and someone I got an email. Somebody who said that they tried making them once, but they had trouble sewing them on. The person that Crystal at Bag O' Day is where I got the tutorial. Go to Crystal's and she will show you exactly how to make these. I think I've made everything just about, the old stuff when before I got, involved in this YouTube stuff. She made some great patterns. She has some great, her bloomers, I call them bloomers, but they're pot holders, but they look like bloomers. I've made hundreds of those. I just love them. And I have two hanging up in my kitchen, and I use them all the time as pot holders. But that's who I got the pattern from. I mean, that's where I got the tutorial from on how to make them. And then you sort of design them as you want. I know I took some cord, and then I took some of that, some kind of fuzzy stuff, and put two strands together and made a cute one. And then I did one where I added pearls onto it. You put pearls on one end, and then you can slide them on as you crochet them. Yeah. So, and that I did on my own. I don't know if I saw something or what, but God, that was ages. That's been like 10, 15 years ago, it seems like. Yeah, because I was living at the other place, so that's over 10 years ago when I made those. And I haven't made any since. But I am going to make them, and then I'll come up and let you know, the ones that requested them. I'll let you know what I'll sell them for. But I want to get the other cord, which it's like a gold. But I like this better than you can use acrylic. I mean, you can use yarn, you can use anything, cord, acrylic. But I find that this is more durable, and also nothing falls out of it. If I stuck a key in mine, and mine's made out of just plain old acrylic yarn, the one I have in my purse, and the keys come through, stuff like that. you know, they don't come out, but the smaller part of the key goes through. So, but like this is like $3.99 for one of these rolls. At least this price was. I don't know where I picked this up. I think I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. Only because, well, no, because it would have the, yeah, it must have been, because that's the only crafty place I've been to. Yeah, it had to, I must have picked it up at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, because she likes, Cheryl likes green, so that's great. But I'm glad y'all liked all the things. The reason I started this channel was to share with others and what I do. And I might not be able to watch all of you guys because I'd rather be doing than watching. But I am using my phone to listen and hear to some of but I like to watch. I don't want to sit and listen. I want to watch so I can see what you're making and stuff. So, but anyway, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Yep. Whew, I can just lay down because it's going to be an early to bed tonight. That's for sure. Well, I'm going to try to download this off the phone. You have to go into that. Oh gosh, it's such a long time. I don't understand it. But I'm anxious to get to make one to show you, and I will make Cheryl's first, and then I'll show it to you, and you can see what you like. But it's real easy, and if you still can't figure out how to attach it, let me know, and I'll be happy once after I make this. I have to refresh my memory. Yeah, I have to refresh my memory first, and then I'll get back to you, and I'll be happy to show you how to do it. It's quite easy. It's not hard. It's kind of hard to maneuver in those tiny little holes, but you'll have to use a special a needle of some kind. But I will show you how to do that. All right, I'm going to say goodbye, and just email me if you want the bags. I got everything here to pack them up and get them out of here by Monday. If you get your order in time. If not, that's okay. No big deal. You know, if you want one, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. You know, we just move on. I mean, there's some pretty bags out there. Ella makes some pretty bags with the little, you know, with a little notion pad. You know, with the little bag inside of it, zipper bag to go with it. And Jane makes bags, and Beth makes bags, and there's a lot of people that makes bags. So it's just, I think it's the fabric. If you see a fabric that you like, you grab it, because you go on to, you know, I've gotten fabric before that somebody really liked, and you go back to find it, sold out, can't get it, breaks my heart. And then the next time it might show up somewhere else, it's like twice as much. So they go by demand, I think. Well, I guess that's the way it is, isn't it? So anyway, I'm going to say goodnight and go and relax and make some little squares to go on that, the Zen and Rogers bag that I'm making. That way I don't have to think. I just, my hand's much better. I've been using my gloves. I brought them in. I don't know where I put them, and I don't feel like moving. And I'm in my craft room. What more could you ask for? I mean, if you saw what's in here right now, and what's on the floor, when you sew it, everything kind of falls to the floor. I got everything on there. I got rope. I've got, I was looking for that ball. I got balls on the floor. I got lots of balls on the floor here. But there's a little bit of everything on the floor. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you. I think that's it for right now. There's always the next day, right? Hopefully. But I'm going to say goodnight. Put my foot down. My knee's really been hurting. And a little swollen. That's all right. It's probably from sitting too much. So I'm going to go and lay back in my chair in the living room and take it easy. Well, it's been nice chatting with you guys. Trying to get my feet up so I can move. Now let me see if this little thing works. This is supposed to cut you off. Cut somebody off. Let's see. Nope. Maybe I haven't set it up right yet. Maybe I need to set it up or something. Anyway, I'm going to figure this out one day. All right. I can't seem to keep a video under 30 minutes. I don't know what's wrong with me. I guess I haven't talked to anybody but Cheryl this morning. Oh no, I did say hi to John the mailman because I had to take the garbage out. Yuck. I must have more garbage than a family of 10. It's unbelievable. Anyway, okay, I'm going to push the button. Boom, boom. See you guys later. Bye. Have a great week.